Hey friends, so in this video I want to show to you how to create an email automation in Kajabi. So for example, if you want to have a specific automation on a particular email as an action that's going to happen automatically, this is the way you do it. So first of all, you want to create a specific email. So if you go to basically marketing over here and you go to email campaigns, and now you have a bunch of different campaigns over here, but you want to choose the new email campaign, and you're going to be prompted to choose between email sequence and an email broadcast. So email broadcast is going to be a singular email that you can send basically to anybody you want. So let's click email broadcast instead of sequence, which would be like more than one email, and click continue, right? Now you can choose from various templates. I usually just go with the simple text template. I find it works the best. Like, people tend to like emails from regular people, not companies. And this one looks like it's just from a regular person. Let's say test email, right? Let's call it test email. That's fine. And once it's created, now you will choose who will receive this broadcast. So let's say all of my contacts. I click save and continue. And now you have the internal title of the email. You have subject, let's say test subject, right? You can even add a preview text, test preview text, right? That you will see when the person is going to see, basically when they open their email provider, they're going to see like a little part of text of the email, and this is going to be the text. And now you can edit content over here, but you can immediately just go a bit below that and you will find automations. And this is where you create automations for this particular email. Now, what it's going to do right now, it used to be a bit different in the past, but it's going to, if you click on new automation over here, it's going to directly, immediately put you into automations, basically dashboard, where you do all of your automations. But it's already selected this particular test email broadcast. So it already applied some of the steps for you, so you don't have to. And you can even add filters if you wanted to, like, for example, if you have this and that, but on cheaper plans of Kajabi you don't have that. But we could say, let's say for example, we could add that if we wanted to. So let's say trigger name is email broadcast. When email broadcast is opened, or for example, broadcast link is clicked. If you have a link, like say for example in this one I don't, so I just say email broadcast is opened. The broadcast email is this test email that we just created, right? So we have the trigger. So this is the trigger, right? And then what happens? So you click on plus, and let's say you want to, you have basically a bunch of options you can do. You can grant an offer, you can send emails and so forth. But let's say I want to add a tag. I want to know that this particular person has opened that email. So I click add a tag. And now I select the tag. I created a test tag in this situation just for this purpose. I click on it. And now I click save action, and already this is the automation that we created basically. Now when this particular email broadcast is open, that person that opened it is going to be added a tag to their email. That's the way it's going to work. Now let's add another flow. So basically this is what they're called flows in Kajabi, the automation flows. So let's add another one. So let's say add a new trigger. And let's pick an email broadcast once again, but you can do different things. You can do them on app offers and certificates. So for example, when a certain part of certificate is completed, add another tag. You know, there's a bunch of things you can do. Of course, in this one, we're just looking at email sequences and broadcasts. So let's click another broadcast email in this situation. But let me just click email broadcast link is clicked. Now in that particular one, I didn't have anything because I haven't even prepared that email yet. But let's say, let's select a different email, something that I have sent before, like for example, this one. Yeah, and once I've chosen this email, let's say for example, I had already, pre-written that one, added a bunch of links. Already I could have chosen this for that one as well. But now, once I've chosen this email, I can already choose a link, a specific link in that email if there's more than one. Like for example, there's only this one over here. So I click on this one, it's a link to YouTube, and I click save trigger. And then once again, I can add another thing to it. Like say, for example, once I know that person has clicked through and watched my YouTube video, I can, for example, grant them an offer. Maybe in that video, I talk about a specific offer that I will grant to them, and I grant them just because they clicked through the video. You know, there are a bunch of things that you can do with this. I can send another email. Basically, this indicates to me that this person likes to watch videos, that this person clicks through 2 videos from emails, so I can just send another email to them if I wanted to. I can send them communities DM if this person is in a community. There's a bunch of things I could do. Or I can just simply add a tag. Like tags are, for the purpose of this video, let's add the same one, but tags are really helpful thing, you know, in your business. Now you click, of course, save to have all of these automations in your business. Yeah, as I said, tags are really important, so I just need to show you how to do it. If you go to contacts and you go to all contacts and you click manage tags, you will see that you have one tag that I've created right now, and add a tag. So basically create a new one. Let's say clicked to my video number, let's say 3, for example, or whatever, right? So that's another tag that I can add to another email or to another place, basically to indicate that the person has done a specific action. And these are the way automations work, right? Yeah, I hope it was interesting and useful. I make a ton of tutorials like these. So yeah, if you like them, subscribe to my channel. Thank you for this, and I will see you in future tutorials.